Come alive in the name of Jesus. Come alive in the name of Jesus. This is our only home. Oh, come alive. Oh, come alive. This is our only home. In the name. Let me make sure this stuff doesn't fall all in the sink. Let's hurry this up. Oh, let's find this. And we got at some point these. And the other one. This is our only home. Okay, good. So we don't need that right now. Perfect. Okay. Ooh. Hey you guys, I'm sorry. Hey you guys, it is Dinah and welcome to a Wednesday night live. Apologies, I did not go live yesterday. Yesterday was my off day. I did not work yesterday, and yet I was able to get some rest. So I was happy about that. And I finished editing tomorrow's vlog, so that's really, really good. Because I was like, I felt so bad. I need to get a new mirror. I keep forgetting I don't have my mirror because I left it in the photographer's car that day. Anyways, what happened? Yes, I was able to edit yesterday. I did the thumbnail and everything, so everything is ready to go for tomorrow. And I'm just feeling so good that I'm already starting to edit next week's videos. Cause last week I just was so drained and exhausted from work and momming, so I just did not make time to edit because I was just trying to sleep. But it's hard trying to sleep because during the day I have to take care of Aston, so I can only sleep when she sleeps, and then it's like time to start getting ready for work. And like I try to eat a little bit because usually I don't eat before work, but I notice like obviously our bodies change when we get older, so I can't do that anymore because I just have to take care of my body. So I try to eat a little something hours before work, um, so that way I'm not feeling sick and tired and whatever else, especially since I've been drinking. But I haven't been drinking this week or last week. So that's good. The week's almost over. So I did like almost 2 weeks sober. I don't like dancing sober though. Because it's just better when I drink, because I think I've said this before. I'm just like always really in my head a lot. I'm a very analytical person, overthink, very critical. I hate it. It sucks. Because it's like I don't really, when I'm sober, I'm talking about, I don't really dance my best because I'm overthinking everything. I'm like, that's not going to look cute. Ugh, let me hurry up because I want to be done with my makeup by 8 because I want to leave by 8. But yeah, so that's why I drink for work. So I'm not overthinking it, and I just have fun, and I make it fun for the guests. And the funny thing is, because my club is BYOB, so the customers, they bring their own liquor, and usually they want the girls to drink with them. So it's like the customers kept asking me if I wanted to take a shot, and I'm like, no, I'm not drinking today, or I'm not drinking tonight. And sometimes they look at you like, what's wrong with you? Just like, no, I'm not drinking. So yeah, so next week, in a few days, I'll be able to drink. So Monday, the week is almost over. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. This eyebrow's way. I'll fix it. But yeah, like I do better when I'm like more, fluid, all that. Because I'm not overthinking every little thing I do. Because I be in my head like, oh, that's not cute, that's not sexy. Or if I'm like dancing, I don't really do too much on stage. A lot of floor work, which I already do a lot of floor work because it's sexier. Because I'm all about intimacy. Because I want those VIPs. So I want to be closer to the audience to be connection, like make a connection with them. So we could go to the back. If I'm up on the pole all night, it's not really a connection. It's just cute and fun, and it's like woo. But that's not how you get in VIP. Don't nobody care about the woo woo. They try to say like, okay, but what are you going to do for me? Like to make me feel special. Like, okay, that's cute and fun, but I'm gonna need you to give me some attention. So, and that's why I like to do slow, sexy, and some floor work. But when I'm overthinking, I mainly just do floor work. And even the floor work, I be overthinking it. So it's been interesting. And then, honestly, my club though, like I had some good nights last week. A lot of good nights last week. I was in I was doing suites a lot. And I don't know. Saturday was trash. Monday, Memorial Day, raggedy. And so I have to not live in the past and let it go and manifest a good night tonight because no VIPs. I think Saturday, did I do any VIPs? I don't know. I think maybe two, or that was Friday. But like, no, I didn't do any like the VIP suite, which is 1200. No, I think I did it earlier last week. What I like is when, yeah, it just depends on the people that come in. Cause like that club, I've seen it pretty packed on the weekend. It's pretty good. I like that. But this Saturday it was like people, but not the right people. It was so lame. And I can feel energy, and I'm just like the spenders, the people who can easily drop 1,000 on a room and more, they're not here tonight. They weren't there. Um, so like CEO type guys, corporate guys. At my club, we have a lot of traveling people, a lot of people passing through Chicago for business. So I like those people. You want to know why I like those people? They're traveling for work, so I know you got money. You corporate. And then B, you're traveling for work. So you trying to go crazy. And that's my selling feature. I'm like, let's get crazy. I'm like let's F it off tonight. Like forget it all. Go crazy for a night, blow a bag and make it back in the morning. You got it like that. Like that is my thing. It's like we only live once. Let's go crazy and go hard tonight. That's my thing to get them in the suite. And they weren't there. Saturday, definitely Monday. Everybody's with their little families. I thought later at night they would come because usually that club gets busy late at night. No. We had some Spanish and blacks that came in to like tip on stage. Uh, it was this one table, but they were just there for this one girl. So they were just tipping her and her friends a lot. But I don't care about the singles. I don't care about the people that come in. Okay, so there's guys that come in and they have like a satchel. So I call it the money bag, and it goes across their chest. So it's like right under their breast or whatever, right here. I know those are the singles guys. They're gonna throw 1,000 or more in singles. Fine, that's cute. I don't care for those people because that's small time for me. I want the man that can easily blow over 1,000 in the suite without hesitation. The ones throwing the little 100 per stage set, they think they be doing stuff, and it's like, but you're scared to spend more than $1,000. Like that would actually hurt you. But $100 won't hurt you. So you're throwing that freely and you think it's cute. But that's like small time. Like little boys playing dress up real quick. I don't want the little boys that come in the club. I want the grown men. I want their daddies. I want the daddies. I want that daddy D. Okay, because they're more mature. They not hesitating because they know like this is nothing for them. So I just be patient. I just be reading my Bible app like as I wait. I don't be thirsty. Like it's a lot of I don't want to say it's a lot of girls that work there because it's like less than 50 girls. Like, like honestly less than 25 girls that work there, even on a busy night. The other club I was working at, easily 50 to 100 girls, easily. But they didn't have any VIPs, so I had to move around. Technically, I still work there because it hasn't been 30 days yet, but don't really have a reason to go back because it was not my vibe. That one is more like just dancing. It's not. I like VIP rooms because it's like more straight to the point. You make more instantly, and then of course they tip too, so that's really good. Um, my first time getting a suite at this club, um, the dude came to me. I think I mentioned it already. I don't know if I mentioned it in my vlog or in a live, but I might have mentioned it in the vlog. But yeah, he just came to me. I think I mentioned it on live, so I don't want to tell the story again. But so I love that, and he wanted 2 hours instantly. Like I said, he wanted to go crazy. He like, I'm in Chicago, boom, boom, boom. I love when they come to you and they like, you got 2 hours in you. I'm like, boy, what you think I'll be up here doing? Especially if I'm sitting down waiting around. How do I not have the energy to do 2 hours? Like I haven't really been doing anything. But that night I was doing dances and VIP rooms, like the regular rooms. And he like, let's do 2 hours, boom, boom, boom. And I said, let's go. And I loved him. Oh my goodness. I didn't tell you guys this. So yeah, I have to update you guys. I loved him because he was perfect. Like he did everything right. He was a little short, but that's okay. I don't care. What else? What am I looking for? Um, but yeah, we had drinks. Like I had my own bottle. He had his own drinks because it's BYOB. It was hot. The VIP was just hot. Like not too often do you have crazy chemistry with a customer or a client, but the chemistry was mad. I really feel like I kind of said this already. I don't know when I said it, if it was the vlog or the live, but man, he was married though, because I'm always looking at their fingers. Cause y'all know I don't really do married guys. I had bad karma years back. I had two married guys, bad karma instantly. So I am cautious and I want to respect the Lord. So I'm like, if I'm gonna be a hell, at least let me not mess with the married men. Now of course if they take their ring off and they don't tell me, then I don't know. But if I see a ring, come on. So, anyways, but yeah, he was telling me I think I said this on the live. He was like telling me his whole situation with his wife and like they have an agreement. Yeah, I said this on the live when I was doing that boy's hair. But anyways, what else happened? So he was telling me about the agreement. Y'all, I have not been able to have sex lately. So I have been having to turn down clients. And it has been hurting because let me tell you, I'm caught up with my rent. So I just pay her the regular amount before the 15th now, like starting next month. I still got to catch up on my utilities. All of the utilities. Still have to catch up on that. But I'm caught up on the rent. I would have been caught up on the rent and the utilities and been able to get me a car by now. I've had to turn down so many good clients, and they've all been lovely. Like, they haven't been like mean, rude, ignorant. Like, it's all about how you present yourself. So the state I'm in, this era, I kind of draw like mature men with money, and they're gentlemen. They probably freaks. I don't know, and I don't care. As long as y'all be respectful and don't do anything crazy, you know? Okay, so I've had to turn down the money. So the guy who did my first VIP suite, so hot. It was hot. Like, we were like, because I'm very sensual and intimate when I do my dances. That's how I get in VIP, because they be like, oh, they be like, oh, she feeling me. They were like, oh, she really feeling me. Yes, let's go again. Like, they like, yes. Like, I want to see you go crazy. And I'll be having like fun and create a fun experience. So it was super hot and intimate. And he's like all up in my face and stuff. And he's like, 4,500 to come back. He said 4,500 to come back to the room for 2 hours. Because I told him, I said, I can't stay all night. Because keep in mind, the club closed at 4. Okay, 4 in the morning. Okay. I'm not staying like I'm into the wee morning hours, babe. And so I'm like, I said, I got a life, I got stuff to do in the morning. Like, I got a whole daughter, but they don't need to know that. Like, I'm a whole mama out here. I gotta take care of my daughter. I can't be playing with y'all. And so he like 4,500 to come back to the room for 2 hours. Girl, I said, I didn't say about the 45. Oh my god. Easy, easy, easy. Let me take that. Easy. And 2 hours, that's nothing. Honestly, the men lately, they've been wanting time with me. Like, my latest inquiry, he wanted 12 hours. I said yes for when I do start taking clients. Because he wasn't trying to book same day. He's just inquiring to see if I would do that. He said 12 hours. I said yes. Then I thought about it. 12 hours. What we about to do for 12 hours? I said, wait, what's going to happen to my life for 12 hours? Like, let's think, what are you going to do? What are we going to do for 12 hours? I said, I'm charging. I am charging. Okay. Like, I'm 12 hours, half a day away from my daughter. What the heck? She's not gonna know who I am. Who am I? Like, oh my goodness. Who am I? She was like, I don't have a mom anymore. But yeah, so definitely charging him. And then this other man, he wanted overnight. And then this other guy. So yeah, the other guy, he just wanted an hour, so that's normal. But yeah, a lot of people, they've been wanting a lot of time with me. Once again, how I advertise myself and present myself, like, I do need to take better pictures. I hate my pictures online, mainly because they're outdated. I do need better pictures, more updated, and that really capture like my face and my smile, because my smile is my selling feature. So like my smile, my legs, my lips a little bit, but not so much. Really my smile. So the nanny is back with Aston from the walk. What time is it? 7:40. I got 20 minutes. So get really talk. People think I'm a bartender. Yeah. Oh yeah, we had Aston's doctor appointment today because she does speech and swallow therapy amongst other therapies. So, we're trying to get her to eat food so she could get off that milk machine. So her therapist recommended, instead of immediately starting her milk in the morning, try to give her like real breakfast, real food, and then do the milk. That way she can get in the habit of like eating breakfast, and just more and more practice, like to get her, not so used to the milk. Only thing is, she does overnight milk. So she's not really hungry when she wakes up in the morning because she just had milk all throughout the night. So they're like, okay, ask her doctor about maybe like adjusting the milk and stuff. So that's what we went today for. While we was there, she got her shot. She got all her paperwork updated for school. Um, we was there all day. I hated it. We was there all day. I hate doctor appointments. You think you're going in for something quick, you there all day. So honestly, I didn't really want to go to work today. Especially since it's not been so good the last 2 days. But I'm like, something is better than nothing. Get out of this little funk and just let it go. So that's why I'm getting ready super duper late. I was eating. I usually don't eat so close to work, but I had a little tude. I had a bad attitude because I was upset about the time. I gotta read his message. But yeah, so we were supposed to have her doctor appointment at 9 this morning, but I overslept, so we missed it. So we had to push it back to noon, and that just messed everything up. And that's why I had an attitude, because we didn't leave until like 1:45, almost 2 hours at the hospital. And then we had to wait. Uber doesn't let me order rides anymore. I keep forgetting to call. Like, I don't know if they have customer service, but I'm like, why won't they let me order rides anymore? And my mom said they did that to her too, because I tried to get her to order me an Uber. So I'm like, that's so weird. Um, so I'm glad I have like my little friend that likes to give me rides. But he had to work today, so he couldn't do it. So we had to wait for my mom to give us a ride home. So that's why we were out all freaking day, almost 2 hours at the hospital, and then we had to wait. Yeah. How long did we wait? I don't know. 3, 2, yeah, almost an hour for my mom. And then by the time we got back, it was time to feed Aston again. And then I would have started getting ready. But I was eating food because I had an attitude. I was upset. So I guess you could say I'm an emotional eater. So that's why I got my waist trainer on. Because I can't be no chunky little girl. Yeah. A lot of reasons why I did not want to go tonight. The uncertainty of the clientele that will be there. The time going in late. The fact that I'm like a little bloated, not too bad. A little bloated. Because my stomach went down. So that's really good, actually. And then the fact, like, I need to, like, shave again. But I've been shaving too much, so I'm trying not to do it too much. Because, razor bumps, and that's not cute. I need to go back to using magic cream. It's just, like, a bit time-consuming. Like, it's easier just to pick up the razor. Because magic cream, you gotta, like, let it sit there. And then you got to take all that time to wipe it all off. It takes time, so it's a bit time consuming. But I need to get back to using it because my, bikini area used to look so good when I used the magic cream. And people always tell me they're like, it's pretty. So it's not gonna look cute with them razor bumps. Like, that's not cute. But that's how we looking tonight. So I gotta wear a dress. I'm gonna wear dresses tonight. Cover up the belly, cover up the razor bumps. Gotta do my makeup really nice so I can look beautiful so they don't care. Yeah. I gotta hype myself up for the night because, yeah, I don't know. You gotta have the right mindset going in. I feel like I was telling y'all something and I started talking about a million other things. Hate when I do that. Aston is so cute. I hear her with the nanny. So my eyebrows look weird. This one looks really weird. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's really weird. But my hair will be in my face. Doing a lot of cover up tonight, covering up all the flaws. Okay. Covering up all the flaws tonight. There we go. Okay. What else? So we did our face. So I'm going to do my eyes. I'm just blending. Oh goodness. Be right back. Gotta go talk to the nanny really quickly. Oh, I gotta do my hair too. Supposed to wash it a while ago. I'd rather just like go to the shop and have them do it. Cause I need to get my hair bleached anyway, so. Oh, and I need to get my feet redone. Nails too, cause I get the powder dip. I don't know. So my nails are like growing out. So these are my natural nails. I just have them dipped in powder when they get painted. Oh, in my club, they don't let us bring drinks anymore, the dancers, because this one dancer, she was charging customers for a shot of her liquor. Because my club is BYOB, so the girls can bring in their, used to be able to bring in their own liquor, and the customers bring in their own liquor. And if a customer didn't know, then you could offer them your drink or whatever, or they could go on Grubhub, Uber Eats, or order something. Um, But yeah, so one of the dancers was charging them to take shots, which is smart. I'm not mad at her because I honestly thought about doing it too. I was just giving people a little drink for free when I had a bottle, just to be complimentary, kind or whatever. She was up in there charging. So I don't know. I guess one of the customers snitched on her. I don't know. So they said, y'all can't bring no liquor no more. So the only way we get to drink is before work. Or if you drink with the customers that brought their liquor, which lately, Saturday and Sunday, not a lot of people is bringing their own liquor. So, really sober. That's weird. Maybe 30 minutes. So you can start from this. You can start with milk, okay, and then stop it, and then we'll finish it. I mean, you'll finish it when you get back. Wow. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. So it's already increased. I already increased it from earlier today. Because we got so long, so she missed more of her feet. So I already increased it. So it's gonna be big amount of milk. So that'll much. It's at 180. 180. Yeah, so and starts this night feeding. Yes. So you can start right now. Absolutely. At 10. No, you can start right now. I know. But okay, no. And 180, right? Yeah. Okay, and at 10, this night feeding for sure, or at 11. At 10, you do it at 11.
Yes,
Yes.
okay, but no more 360, right?
Yeah, well, I gotta see the paper because her doctor adjusted it.
Okay,
So her milk is just going to be
okay.
10 to 2, so it's not all night anymore. So we'll see. The paper tells us what to do. Okay. Oh, yes. So, oh, let me hurry and finish my face. Okay, 1 second.
I need a cloth.
Oh, did I gotta put it in. Okay, so this is the new one. Okay, I gotta hurry up. So, so it will be 60 this time.
60 and only for us.
60 and 240. Yeah,
Okay.
60 and 240.
Okay.
For the overnight, so at 11, 7 to 60.
Oh, only 240. Okay.
Okay.
4 hours. And start, yes, I start at 11, so until 3 a.m.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So you'll just only
Easy.
one camera.
Yes, and I would like to say, never 2 cans, never in here, in this pouch. Very cold, always from the fridge, and just one, so you don't have to, to do this in garbage. So always that was cold from the fridge and just one. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. But now I'm doing this during the night, so yes, it's better. I see it's just a little, yeah. So you don't have to. Okay. She was very, very happy. Yes. Yes.
Love going outside.
Yes, and this walking in here is.
All right. Recorded.
Yes.
I have more diapers in the bathroom. All right, come on, you. Let's lay down. Good job. Baby girl.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good. You do her diaper after. Sure. Maybe the paper back there through the water slide, letting her shoes back. Back.
No.
Yeah. Alright. But stop asking to either either.
I will check. Yes, even doing this. Yes, I'm doing this. Probably, no, probably on my lap. Yes, as always, but it's bad.
Function now. Okay.
I will do this.
Go ask them, big girl.
Can you drive or? Yes, you need more time for me. No, probably not.
Yeah, finishing my makeup now. Bye, Austin.
I can,
Right? funny. I'm out of breath already because I have this waist trainer on. Okay, breathe. Okay, so my face, contour, highlights, and then contour highlight, mascara. I don't know if I'll put lashes on, probably so. I need to hurry up because it's already 8 o'clock. So, what am I doing with my life? Okay. Alright. So, let me hurry up. I really feel like I was telling you guys a story. Anyways, you guys want to hear a crazy story? Okay, so I feel like I never told y'all about what happened with my first client that I saw this year, starting back doing FSSW. Goodness, goodness, goodness. That's all I can say is goodness. So he's the only first and only person that I've seen starting back. Mm, my goodness, doing too much. My life. Oh my goodness, my life. He was doing too much for me. He was doing way too much for me. Cause I just be like, I'm like really chill and mellow and like so that's usually the vibe when I'm seeing people like yeah, we could party and stuff, but I never attract like weird energy. I don't feel like I've ever attracted weird energy. It's always just been like people want to party, like people trying to have fun, or people like really feeling me, and they like, all right, come back to the spot. Like they just when you have good aura and good energy, and of course they find you attractive, like they like, all right, I need more of you, like come back to the spot. I need more of you. So this one, I met him from the other club. So the first club I was working at before this one, and he seemed cool. He seemed really cool. He was like really built, really muscular. He was Polish. He was really muscular and he had tattoos everywhere. I mean, it's Chicago, so he had chains and stuff, Polish guy. And he was a distributor, if you know, you know. So yeah, so he was smooth and cool. He had 3 phones, one for work, one for family and friends, and then obviously one for play. Okay, so he seemed cool. Like I liked his energy. Like I'm gonna be honest, I like a little sophisticated gangster energy. I like a sophisticated thug. Not I don't want no ratchet thug, but like a sophisticated gangster is cute. I like that. But don't get me caught up in whatever you got going on, cause I'm not gonna be around when the ops pull up or when the police pull up. I'm not trying to get caught up in your drama. You got too much going on. So anyway, so he seemed cool. And so that night, um, I was supposed to meet up with him that night, but he got pulled over by the police. Like he ordered me an Uber and everything to his place, and I was there and he wasn't there. And so I'm like, messaged him, and I'm like, boy, I'm not about to be waiting outside your place. Like, honestly, I felt like it was a setup. Like he sent me off, so I was like, I'm leaving. Then when I'm like in the process of leaving, he started blowing up my phone. This is I should have noticed something at this is like I don't want to say red flag number one, but this is the first sign. Blowing up my phone once he was done with the police, left me a whole voice message. I think I still got it with him talking to the police. And so what happened? Blowing up my phone, yeah, where you at? Boom, 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 boom. Boy, ain't nobody playing with you, ain't nobody waiting around for you. Like, what do I look like? Like I'm gonna be waiting outside. Like that's weird. I'm not about to be waiting outside in a neighborhood I've never been to. Like people gonna call the police on me. It's a little black girl waiting outside. Like she's scoping the place out. Like it's weird. No, I'm going home. Don't send me off. I don't care nothing about you got pulled over by the police. And so he just blowing up my phone. Where are you? Where are you? Boom, 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 boom. I got pulled over. It wasn't my fault. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, whatever, fine. So next day, we like, okay, whatever. We talked about it. Okay, fine. I'll come over next day. Uh, what happened though? I'm trying to think. Anyway, I ended up getting hired at the new club, but I did not work there that first night. So it's the next day. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go work at the new club, but I could see you before I go in. So that was the plan. So he paid for me to get my nails done. Thank goodness. That's why I got my Frenchies on. Thank goodness. So he paid. He sent. I forgot how much he sent. I think he sent like 180 because my nails usually cost 150, but he sent 180 for I think to cover the Uber too. So he sent for my nails. He was sending me a lot of money on Cash App. He was Cash Apping me a lot of money. Like he paid for the deposit, paid for my nails, and he was paying for the Uber, which you're supposed to do. Like, how you gonna invite somebody over to your house and you're not, making arrangements for them to get there? So he was sending me all this money through Cash App for everything. So I actually get there. And I'm not going. I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, like it's my first time getting back into the swing of things, so I was like a little nervous. And then I be in my head a lot, so I was just like really obsessing over my appearance because I did my makeup in the car in the Uber, which was funny because I had to hurry up and get to him. Because one thing about like tricks and sugar daddies, they're very needy. That's the only thing. They're really needy and they really harass you a lot. Like, where are you? Oh, you said you were gonna be here at this time. Oh, if you're not gonna come, just let me know. If you're not coming, just say that. Like they get real crazy. Like it's a lot. So you have to have patience to deal with their craziness because they feel like I'm paying for this service. Boom, 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 you need to be here when I say be here. Like they go crazy. So anyways, so I just was like, okay, I gotta leave out now and I'll do my makeup in the car. And so I was like thinking that it didn't look good. But the Uber driver, he was like, it was a crazy Uber ride. Because of the time of day, people are driving a bit crazy. And I mastered the art of being able to do my makeup in the car because I suck with time. So I'm always ending up having to leave out and just do my makeup in the car. And the Uber driver was like, in spite of all of the bumps and, all the craziness in the Uber ride, he's like, before I get out the car, he said, good job on your makeup. And so I was like, okay, thank you. So maybe I don't look that crazy. But yeah, so I got up in there and he was still blowing me up on the way there. And so I get there, and then, oh my goodness, he answered the door. Keep in mind, he's swole, like he real swole. And usually I'm thinking like, okay, he's swole. He probably got like, because that's usually what happens, like steroids. Because I never really had like a buffy, meaty client. Like all my guys were always like average, or I had two heavy sets. I had two heavy sets. I did. But yeah, so they always was like normal, like average build, or like a dad bod or whatever. So I never had like this beefy guy. So I just went with the assumption that like maybe steroids is like which makes that's good for me. That makes the process a lot smoother for me because I don't like big ones. They hurt too much. They hurt a lot, and I hate when they don't tell you it's big. Now he did send me a D pic before we linked up. I usually don't like it, but at least I know what I'm working with. If they send a D pic, at least I know what I'm working with. So I'm like, okay, brace yourself. It looked normal. It looked normal. Okay. I guess that was not full grown. He sent me it not full grown. It looked normal. I went in there under false pretenses. He answered the door in his underwear. Yeah. Oh my goodness, let me finish my face. He answered the door and like he had on like these boxer briefs. but he was like all swollen stuff. So it fit him real like snug or whatever. His thing, he was already hard. Like, why are you already hard as soon as you open the door? So I was already scared. But like, we already here, so let's just get through it. Let's just get through it, you know. Um, so yeah, so I went in. Yeah, that threw me off. Don't answer your door in your drawers. I don't like that. It's too obvious. Like, why are you answering the door practically naked, my brother? Like, chill. Like, you doing too much. Anyways, um, I'm gonna do eyeliner and mascara, and I think I'm done. Eyeliner and mascara, and I think I'm done. I think so. So yeah. So what happened? So yeah, so we just small talking like we usually do. Like, you gotta get everybody gotta get warmed up, small talking, have a drink, pour me a drink, boom boom boom. What else happened? So he's a distributor, so he brought out that mess, did a little line or whatever, boom boom boom. Yeah, so we just get warmed up. And he's like telling me like how good I looked and all that stuff. Boom, boom, boom. I got some footage for next week's vlog of the date. Anyways, the whole time he acting real antsy though. Antsy, anxious. So I guess like, oh, he had the music playing already. He was playing some good music. He had a good playlist going, like some sexy R&B and all that stuff. He had a good playlist. Polish man. I was like, he be hanging out with black people or something. Anyways, eyeliner and then mascara. So yeah, so I guess once he was like I said, he was real antsy. Like once he felt like, all right, good enough, like ready to go. He like, all right. So I'm like, all right, what we finna do this? We got options. Got the kitchen, got the living room, got the bedroom. He had a loft. That's not gonna work, obviously. So he had a loft. So it was a 2-floor loft. So he had an upstairs and downstairs area. And his bedroom was upstairs. Um, with the bathroom. And he had a bathroom downstairs. So, what happened? Sorry, I'm trying to do my stuff while talking. So, bear with me. Okay, anyways, yeah, so upstairs and downstairs. And then, so we just went to the couch. I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to say. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually going to give details. Usually I collect up front. This time things was just moving so fast, like so I did not collect up front. Um, I let him get a taste because he really wanted to. So I let him get a taste, and I'm like, all right, let's take care of business. Put it on the table. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let's boom, boom, boom. He like he started getting like irritated that I was asking to get the business portion out of the way up front. A lot of, well, I'm not gonna say a lot of, but some guys they don't like that, even though that's common sense. Like, but some people they don't really see providers, and if they do, not regularly, so they don't understand the protocol. They don't understand like, yes, get the business out of the way first, and then we can proceed with the playtime. Like I gotta make sure you good on what we agreed on. Otherwise, I'm leaving, stupid. You think I'm here because I love you? No. So, anyways, so I'm like, okay, boom, 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 let's get that out the way. And he's getting irritated. And So then he had the audacity to say, "Stop being thirsty." That doesn't work on me. You can't try to gaslight me. Come on, like seriously. Like I laugh at people when they think like their antics can work on me. Like, come on. The Lord blessed me with a brain. I have some sense. I know sometimes I operate in foolishness, but for the most part, I do have some sense. I know when I'm being gaslit. You can't gaslight me. He's like, stop being thirsty. Like, why do you keep asking for it? He's like, I'm going to pay you. Like, stop. I'm like, no. Up front, what are you talking about? Or, and I should have just like started getting ready to go. That's what you're supposed to do. Because they be so thirsty. And he was definitely thirsty. When they see you start to get your things to go, they're gonna be like, oh my goodness, where is she gonna come back? Okay. So that's what I should have done. I should have just been like, all right, it's been a time, but I gotta go. Because you're in games. But I knew he was going to pay. Because like I said, he sent me all this money through Cash App already. And honestly, if I could tell you the truth, that guy is kind of slow. Some guys, they be way too trusting with me because I'm not on no sneaky shiesty stuff, and they could pick up on my sincerity. But some females are. So he was a bit too slow because he had a lot of money in his house. I didn't see it until the end because he showed it to me. But he's I don't think he's not a good businessman. Like he's not like the way he operates with his people who work for him and the way he just be having females over like that, like you trying to get robbed. But I'm not on that. But if I was, you would have gotten robbed. We would have taken everything. Okay, but I don't live like that. So, anyways, so yeah, so he's trying to tell me like stop being thirsty. Do, 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 do. And so I'm like, this is how I operate. He didn't like making it seem transactional. That's why he was getting all irritated because he thought like we had a connection, which is fine. I connect with people, but this is still business. And you need to respect my hustle just like I respect yours. And so, anyways, so, we proceed to do what we did, anyways. And we was downstairs, upstairs, whatever. Um, Then the next thing, I don't know if I'm gonna say it. Like maybe I'll do a separate story time. I don't know. But he was basically like, obviously, I had boundaries and rules and stuff. He was just trying to break all the rules and not respect my boundaries, which I already made up in my mind. I'm like, he's just being too disrespectful. Like, not like calling me out my name, but I'm talking about like by not respecting my rules and boundaries. And I'm like, because he's over here acting like I'm his girlfriend. And like during the entire process, that's how he was talking crazy to me. And keep in mind, we just met. He like, saying my worker name, and he's like, just saying weird things. Like I really can't even repeat it because it's just like, what the heck are you talking about? Asking me if I'm gonna move in with him, if he can move in with me. I'm like, no. And keep in mind, it's a process, so you're ruining it. And I'm like, it's hard for me to stay in character with you in my ear saying this weird stuff and like asking me if he could give me another baby. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh my goodness. This was like the weirdest. I never had a weirdo. I promise all my people have always been just cool and normal for the most part and just having fun. He was just talking crazy and like asked me like, is it mine? Is it yours? We just met like 2 nights ago. It was weird. It was literally worse than being with Aston's dad. Cause oh my goodness. I was like, what is happening? This is weird. Anyways, um, he did not finish, which is fine. But oh, he got irritated. He got upset because he was trying to get some money from, I guess somebody owed him money and they were not trying to pay him that day. And so I guess he wanted to use that money to trick off with, like floss and show off and stuff. So he was upset that that money didn't come through because that's what he was going to use to like, I guess, pay me and tip me. So when we were done and like, because of everything he put me through, all that weird stuff and disrespecting my rules and boundaries, I told him how much. And of course, I increased the amount than usual. And he's kind of brushed it off like no way. So he ended up not paying the full amount. He paid me like 300 less. But I already made up in my mind I wasn't going to see him again. So I didn't care. And keep in mind, he's buff. I'm a girl. I'm not about to argue with no grown, swole man over $300. Like, I was already going to the club that night. I will make that petty cash right back. And I legit did, because that was the night I got that 2 hours in the VIP suite. And that man wanted to give me 4,500. While you tripping over 300, that extra $300, that man wanted to give me 45. So stop playing with me. Um, but yeah, so he didn't pay me my full amount. But that was my fault for not collecting up front, and I should have left the second he didn't pay. But it's okay. Um, so yeah, so I was gonna block him because I was like, okay, that's fine. I was like, that's fine. That is fine. Because I already made up in my mind, you are crazy. You are insane. You are weird. But you always got to pray for people, because I was like, this man is lonely. Because you don't just talk to people like that, talking about move in with me, let me move in with you, have my baby, is it mine? Uh, he was saying some other stuff that I can't even repeat. It's just too weird. So yeah, you can't be talking like that to people. I'm like, he's really lonely. And I was asking him before we got into it, I was like, you don't have no little girlfriends out here? You don't be trying to date the little girls out here? He's like, no. He like, no, I just stay at home, work, mind my business. So it's not like he keep to himself. So he's like really lonely. So pray that the Lord will help him, because he needs help. Okay. Um, and so yeah, I was gonna block him. He irritated me. He got on my nerves from everything, not following the rules, trying to break all the rules, push boundaries, and then have the audacity to tell me, you're not gonna pay the full amount. Boy, after you just irritated me and annoyed me, I was about to block him right then and there, but I was like, let me wait. And I just ordered my own Uber. I was like, I am not gonna have you order me an Uber. I don't want nothing from you. Bye bye. Because I'm not even talking to you no more. You're weird. And then I was gonna block him right then and there. But I was like, let me wait till I leave. I left before the Uber even got there. I was like, yeah, it's downstairs. Boom. Bye. Thank you. Good night. Had the audacity to ask me, because after he said that, I was like, okay, whatever. Let me go get in the shower, because I need to cleanse myself, because you're doing too much. Boom, boom, boom. And then I had the audacity to ask me, how was your shower? Shut up talking to me. We're not friends. I don't like you. We're not cool. We're actually not on a good note. You're weird. And you're disrespectful and rude. Okay, I feel like, what else do I have to do to my face? I think I'm done. With my face. So yeah, kept trying to small talk with me when I got out the shower, and I'm getting my stuff situated. I left. My Uber's downstairs. I gotta go. It was 10 minutes away. Bye. I'm leaving. Bye. Goodbye. I can't be around you. You're doing too much. You're not a good person. You're strange. You're weird. You need counseling. You need Jesus. You need everything they have to offer. Okay. I left. Blocked him. No, I didn't block him yet. I did not block him yet. And it was a good thing I didn't block him yet, because he called me. I don't know what that dude's problem is. He called me. He probably was trying to see if I blocked him, because he knew I didn't love him no more. He called me while I was waiting downstairs on my Uber, and he felt like he was just asking me like a question, like, oh, where did you put my such and such? I'm like, it's on your nightstand by your bed, sir. Thank you. I don't know when I blocked him. I think I blocked him the next morning, because I went to work. I went to the club and worked. I had a good night at that club. But yeah, so that was my first and only new client so far. Like I said, some people, if I don't like you, I don't have to see you. if somebody's being rude and disrespectful, like trying to push people's boundaries and limits, no. Like if somebody has boundaries and rules, you respect them. Okay? Let me hurry up and do my hair because this is ridiculous. Really don't want to go because I'm getting there after 9 o'clock. This is so ridiculous. So crazy. Okay. See, accent is hilarious. I need to get a curling wand for this look I want to do. So I just have regular curlers. Alright, let's hurry up and do our hair so we can roll out because this is ridiculous. And then I still have to pick out what I'm going to wear tonight because I'm not in love with the outfits I already have packed. And it's just like, it's a Wednesday, so I'm just like, oh, but gotta manifest good nights. Don't think about how it can be, think about how you want it to be. Okay. Okay. You love me now, and now you still have love for me, girl. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Okay. All right, let's hurry up and do our hair. Get this over. I need to wash my hair. It's been like a couple of weeks. It's probably been like 2 weeks. So, need to get that cleaned. And now, when you still have love for me. What other updates? Because, like, the thing about being back in the lifestyle is like everything happens so fast. Literally, a day feels like a week, and a week feels like a lifetime. And so it's like so much has been happening, and I have not been updating you guys on anything. And I'm just now getting my mom apology when what are they talking about? What y'all talking about? When I read, I was, I was. She doing too much. Oh my goodness. It's okay. It's okay. That's funny. I have. That's funny. Okay. So, um, okay. I feel like I've been having such good nights that, like at the club recently, that it's gone to my head. And because, like, for the most part, I feel like I'm pretty humble. Like when I work, like I don't think too highly of myself. I remember back in the day, I used to think that I was the bee's knees and the cat's pajamas and all that because I used to do so good. I used to be like, oh yeah, I'm always the club favorite. I'm always very popular with customers. I got clients. Like, oh, Recently, you guys, I think that was yesterday, maybe. I'm tripping. I I did my body count list. It's way under 50. I thought it was like somewhere around 50. It's way under 50. It's like under 40. It's like in the 30s. And that's including everything because I include oral. So like if we just only did oral to each other, I put them on the list too. Because I was like, before I start back seeing people, let me see where I'm at, you know? Aston's dad, I used to tell him, I'm like, because I always keep track, like I would always write down when I was with someone. And so I would always keep track, but after a while, like 2021, I was real busy. I was doing lots of parties. It wasn't always, it wasn't always, a VIP party. Sometimes it was literally just dancing. But it just was so busy, like I just lost track and I wasn't like had an exact number, you know. So I just would tell her dad, I'm like, yeah, I think it's under 50. He'd be like, oh my goodness, that's so much. And I'm like, please, there are people out here, body counts in the hundreds. Stop it. Mine's is under 50. So no, it's in the 30s. Um, so that's good. And like I said, it's not all just penetration. It's just some is just oral. I gotta make sure I update it because one person I forgot, so I gotta put them on the list. But yeah, it's still like 33, and so that's good. What was I telling y'all before I said that though? What was I actually talking about? I have no idea. That's my problem. I get sidetracked. Y'all hear Aston? I love when she starts like babbling. It's so cute. She always has something to say. I need to get some Crest 3D white strips because I got my teeth whitened last year, and obviously, like it's been a year, so I don't really want to get them whitened just yet again because it did like it had my gums really sensitive. They're really sensitive. I don't want to say like stuff hurt, but it was like you could feel a lot. So I'm not in a hurry to get them whitened again, even though I love the results. But I'll get the Crest 3D white strips because I hate them looking like they are dingy. And it's so funny because people try to tell me, "Oh, such a nice smile." I'm like, I just have really big teeth, so you just notice them more. So with that being said, I have to keep my teeth as white as they can be since they are so noticeable. Because that's the one thing that I know I always noticed. And speaking of noticing, we were in the car with my mom this afternoon, and so we were in traffic, rush hour traffic, and she looks over at me. She said, "What's wrong with your cheeks? Like the cheeks on my face?" I said, "I don't know. What's wrong with them?" Thinking like maybe they're red or something. Like I don't know. She's like, my mom, my mom be wild. Okay, she just be speaking, and my sister can't stand that because my sister be like, I be getting into it with people because of her, because she don't know you can't say stuff like that. My mom just be talking wild, and so anyway, she was like, look like you got like craters in your face, and I'm like, well, I have bad skin. Like, it's been like that for some time now. I've been eating a lot of junk lately. I still drink a lot of water, but I didn't tell her this part, but like when I was drinking a lot, like recently when I started drinking a lot daily, and then I was doing that a few nights also, and then I wasn't eating. So it's like you like really dehydrating your body, like you're not properly eating, you're drinking a lot of alcohol, you're doing a lot of that, So I'm like, of course my skin is breaking out. I have not been taking care of my body. So that's why, like, these last 2 weeks I've been abstaining from the liquor, the alcohol, because I've been pretty wild, pretty wild. All things in moderation. Ooh, snap. I knew one of these clips were going to come out because they felt loose. Hold on, let's see, where does it go? I do not want to find the missing clip. I'm just going to shove it in there somewhere. No, seriously, like, where does it go, though? Like, where does it go? Ugh. Sucks. I'm really just going to shove it in there somewhere. Yeah. Bingo. There we go. Yeah. That's why whenever I'm brushing my hair, I gotta hold my head. There we go. Whenever I go live, I take longer than it normally would take to. How long has the freaking hour and 11 minutes? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh my goodness. I don't want to, but I am dreading tonight. And then usually when there's customers, they send out this text message that tells the girls, like, come in, it's busy, come in. They didn't send that out yesterday. It was my off day. And they have yet to send it out today. But like I said, this club is usually a late one. We get people come in late. Whatever. I'm not gonna think about it. And then last week, yeah. So was that Saturday? It probably was Saturday. So Friday, the manager asked me if I do promotions. I'm like, duh, of course. And he asked if I wanted to go with the group on Saturday to go promote the club. He's like, so get here about 6:30. Already your house will be free. And then whoever does promos, they get free house the next time they work. Cool, because sometimes I'm not so good with my time and I'm not able to make it there before 7, which is when the house is free if you get there before 7. Because sometimes they have customers come in when they open at 6. And then they don't have any girls, so they're trying to like entice the girls to get there early by having free house. So anyways, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yay, cool promos. Thanks for considering me. Because, to promote the club, you gotta be, like, you just can't have just anybody out there. So I'm like, oh, yeah, thanks for considering me. So we get there, and I was really late, but they were waiting on me because none of the other girls showed up that was supposed to be doing the promos. So I had to go by myself. Did not love that. I mean, I was with the manager. I was not out there by myself. No. So we're just really supposed to like pass out cards, and you can say whatever you want. Oh, come see me. Oh, take a card. Anything. Just say whatever. Like the manager talking about, you could tell people to walk up to guys and be like, hey, you want to see me naked? And hand them a card. I'm like, no, that's tacky. I'm not going to do that. That's super duper tacky. Like, hey, you want to see me naked? No, ma'am. Like, even if they do, if you just walk up to somebody and say that, like, no, not necessarily right now. Like, no, get out of here. It's just tacky. You have to have like people like allure and mystery. They don't like it just like, here you go. Like, no, I don't want that. So anyways, So I went, and it was me and the other manager, who's younger and he's cool and he smokes. Um, and he was driving a BMW, so we was pulling up in style. So we went to the Viagra Triangle. Keep in mind, I live in Chicago. So if you know, you know what that area is. That's where the people with money. That's where all the restaurants and shops for the people with money be. So we're supposed to be passing out cards there. I was stone cold sober because, like I said, I have not been drinking. So here I go. When I am sober, I'm in my head. I'm very critical. I'm very analytical. I'm in my head about everything. I'm in my head about my makeup, my hair, my dress. I'm like, oh my goodness, I look a hot mess. Nobody wants me to pass out cards to them. I'm like, where's the other girls? I cannot do this by myself. Because at least if you have other girls with you, it's like teamwork and more fun, and it doesn't feel like all the pressure is on me. And I'm like, like if you're passing out cards for your club and they looking at you like, is this what the people look like? So that's also a thing. I don't want them to think it's just black girls. I want them to be like, oh, diversity. You got blacks, Asians, Hispanics. You got some snowflakes here and there. But I'm like, oh, my makeup's a mess, my hair's a mess, I look crazy. I was like really going crazy. And so I just kept apologizing to the manager because I would not pass out the cards. And he gave me a bunch of cards. I'm like, I'm so sorry. He's like, you want to go in the bar and like get a drink or something? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm so sorry. That's all I kept saying. I'm like, we came out here for nothing. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, I'm gonna pass something out. I'm like, at least one. And so I'm like, I have not smoked in years, but I remember him smoking and him saying he smoked. I said, you smoke, right? He like, yeah, you wanna go smoke? I'm like, yes. I'm like, because you don't understand. It's really bad. So some people think like, oh, if a girl has to drink or do drugs to work, she shouldn't be doing it. It's not always because you hate it. I am a very critical, analytical person. I'm always in my head. That's why dancing and sex, I need the substances, or I'm going to be in my head and it's not going to be good. So I'm like, yes, I have not smoked in years. I don't plan on getting back on it. If you see my videos before I took them down, I get pretty trippy. Yeah, I used to be a trip when I smoked. Like I was like a tweaker. So yeah, no. I like being like sensible. Um, yeah, not so goofy and ridiculous. So I don't want to smoke weed. But I did that day because I was like, we gotta pass out these cards, and we gotta get these rich mans up in the club because I want back to back VIP suites. Like I need people spending money on the regular, like it's natural. I don't want people coming in there like, oh my goodness, $1,200. What all does that include? Well, I don't say brokey. Oh my goodness, we don't have time for it. I don't have time for you over here to count your little change. Oh my goodness. Like, get out of here. Either you got it or you don't. Stop playing with me. Um, I like the ones that could write it off easily, like it does not hurt them. I like those. And the two guys I had that took me to the VIP suite, that's what they were like. They was like, did they flinch? 1,200 for the suite. Total privacy, total intimacy. Let's go. Did they flinch? No, they like, yeah. One said 2 hours, the other one said 1 hour. Both with ease. Let's go. They went up in there like, oh my goodness, geez. Well, let me think about the cost and the expense. No, it was nothing. It didn't phase them. So I want those type of people in the club regularly. They don't always come, and that's a sad thing. What else? What was I telling y'all? Anyways, yeah, so we smoked. Oh my my goodness, we smoked. We both were. We both were high. It was hilarious, like because the thing about me, like I'm so proper studious or whatever, so it's like when I drink or smoke, other people can't really tell that I'm messed up because I'm still kind of, I still have my vocabulary or whatever. I don't know. You just for them, I seem fine. For me, I be messed up on the inside. Like, on the inside, like everything is like in disarray and everything is like chaotic. But to them, everything is cool. And it was just so funny. Like, it was just funny. It was just a time. Like, it can be fun smoking, but I'm trying to like not put so many toxins in my body. Like this and this and that. Like, it's not completely destroy ourselves. So, but it was hilarious. Like, I did start passing the cards out. Not always. Like, I was a little intimidated because I still was a little bit hesitant, still in my head, like, oh, I don't look so great. Keep in mind, when I got to the club, my hair and makeup really was, like, I really did look pretty great. Like, that was one of the best makeup looks I had done. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm getting hair on my tongue. But where is it coming from? Okay, I got it. It's like a long strand too. Um, yeah, I look pretty great. I think I gotten so used to getting those VIP suites that like I started expecting it and demanding it, which is good. But if the right people aren't there, it's like I can't be too hard on myself. So the right type of customers have not been in there lately. I was apologizing the whole time we did the promotions though. I was like, don't tell. I was like, do not tell the manager about this. I was like, do not tell him that I was the way I was. He's like, no, you're fine, like, you're great. I'm like, no, because like I used to be in sales and marketing. Like I know how to get a sale. I know how to promote. Like I'm a people person too on top of that. So it should not be a thing for me. It's just being the only girl, I was really in my head. I felt like it was too much pressure on me to like, you know, blah, blah, blah. What are we going to do with this little bit of hair? Like, should I curl it? I'm playing too much. I need to get up out of here. There. There we go. So, curl it just a little bit better. There we go. There we are. Okay. Um, thing about wearing a waist trainer right after you eat is it's like squishing everything, so it kind of makes me feel sick. All right, let me get my butt up out of here because it's almost 9 o'clock. It's freaking ridiculous at this point, and it better not be dead. Like I'm raping wallets because I'm getting there so late. Like I have to make. Yeah, it's really late. And so I am getting charged for coming in late. So I have to get a room tonight. we're out of here. Okay, so take a little bit of that. Keep that in the back. Brush that. Comb that down. There we are. Perfect. Bring that to the front. There. Alright, this is how we're looking. I'm gonna do my lips. Actually, I have to line them. Ugh, why does it take me so long to do every freaking thing? Alright. Line these lips. Yeah. That's how we're looking. Whatever. Oh. Oh. I feel like I have an eyelash in my eye, and that is not amazing. So tired. Okay. Line these lips. And then I need to find out what happened to my one of my lip glosses. Because I have like a natural peach lip gloss. And I love that to keep in my bag for work. Keep my lips juicy, baby. Where did it go? What happened to it? I know females ain't stealing lip glosses because why would you want my lip gloss? That's weird. Do you know what I do with my lips? Do you not know? There we go. All done. All set. Alright, thanks for watching for practically 90 minutes. See you when I see you. Oh, and watch the vlog tomorrow because it's ready. Bye.